Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It is our first day in Riga, Latvia. It is around 9:30. Getting ready. We're all ready to go and get some breakfast.
I think it's -2 degrees today, so it is very cold. It's very cold in here for some reason, but
But a bit warmer than Estonia, so we don't care. But we are going to show you our apartment first.
room tour. Let's do this as quick as possible because it's quite small. Hey ho. Here is the bathroom, the shower.
The shower, we love it. Toilet's a bit strange.
Yeah, it's a bit wonky, but it does the job. It's got a hairdryer in here. It's fine. It's a bit claustrophobic when you close the door, but other than that, it's fine. Kitchen, we have sink to wash our plates in. Stove, just in case we want to do any baking or anything. Kettle, and then in here, all the cooking appliances and your jibber jabber. Fridge. It's not a fridge, it's a freezer. It's not a freezer, it actually is a fridge. It's a fridge. Desk, where you're supposed to edit, we'll edit our videos with a laptop, but we put all of our stuff on here, so we're just editing on the bed for now. We don't really use desks, we're not like that. Don't worry about this.
Just a random chair that we were editing on yesterday.
Yeah, this is our bed. It is actually really comfortable. The only downside to it is cold, and the sheet or the bed, is it called the quilt?
Yeah.
Isn't big enough for both of us, so that was kind of annoying. Olivia kind of hogged all the sheet, so it was kind of cold. But there's only 2 pillows, so my neck isn't doing too good this morning. This is the wardrobe.
You've got all my stuff in there. My stuff was hanging up, but you've also got an iron, which Connor's really thankful for.
Yeah, because I love a good old iron.
So then you've TV with Netflix on, so you can watch whatever you want. We haven't used it just yet.
No.
But the view
It's alright.
is alright, apart from some bins. You've got a view.
Actually, you know what? That doesn't look too bad on camera.
No.
It is.
But look, perfect timing.
The train.
The train. You can hear that at night time, but it doesn't really bother us too much.
No, it kind of sounds like a plane going over. That's what I thought it was like a plane, but that's alright. It doesn't bother us at all. The building outside itself looks alright, but honestly, as soon as you step in and you go into the room,
Very modern.
Yeah, it's a very modern place.
But I mean, we paid £84 for 3 nights.
Yeah, so honestly, complaining is the last thing.
Yeah, it was really reasonable, and it was cheaper than even any hostel at the time. So
yeah,
we are very happy
and grateful
for what we have.
Yeah. So,
but we're gonna get ready. We're gonna get our coats on, and then we are gonna start our day in Riga. We are standing just outside the Freedom Monument of Latvia. It was funded entirely by the residents. And the lady is holding 3 stars above her head, which represents the 3 provinces of Latvia, and it symbolises the national unity of the country. It is really remarkable, actually. It's not something you'd expect.
So all the money that was put into this was literally by residents of this country. So it wasn't government funded, it wasn't gifted by anyone else in the world. This was purely by the residents of Latvia. So it definitely means a lot to them, this statue, and it's right in the middle of this beautiful little square. So yeah, hopefully about a 5-minute walk from here there should be some cafes where we're going to get some breakfast, so we will meet up with you then. So this building right in front of me was built in 1334, so it's been here for a very, very long time, and it was built for a guild of unmarried Germans. They all used to come
Merchants, specifically.
Merchants. They all used to come here, do their business, do whatever they want to be doing. I don't know if it's open. I don't know what this statue here is.
Inside it's a museum, and fun fact, I think in 1510 it was the first site of a decorated Christmas tree. Here is a better view of the House of Blackheads without anything standing in front of it. It's just amazing, really. It is around 5.84 to get inside, and we are desperately trying to find some food, but it may be something we do later. We have just managed to grab some breakfast, but we did have a bit of terrible luck because it wasn't that great, and Connor ended up not eating much, so we had to go to the supermarket. And because I was playing with the buttons on the coffee machine just because I wanted to know what it would cost, and it started making noise, and I ended up making myself a coffee. Shame. But what have you got?
Pastry with like cheese, and I thought it was just cheese, bit into it and there's a sausage. And I don't know.
Connor's learning the hard way that the Latvians put sour cream on everything.
Everything.
So if you're not a fan of sour cream, you're going to struggle to find something you like here. But we have just come across this place. We're not quite sure what it is yet, but we're going to go and check it out.
There is people taking pictures of it, so I mean it must be important. But we will literally give it a quick Google search.
Yeah, because we did only just come here to get
this.
Yeah, get some food.
Yeah, so we are coming in here blind.
I mean, for that though, and this coffee with caramel in it, it was €1.59. So you can't really complain.
But you get what you paid for.
Yeah, you
This is definitely mystery meat.
Yeah, the mystery meat, but it's seeming to do the trick. Anyways, I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay, so after a quick Google search, we have found out this is St. Peter's Church that was built in the
15th century.
15th century. Olivia's like my little Google.
But we did know that St. Peter's Church was in Riga.
In and around here.
And we were going to see it, we just didn't know it was
here.
But it is pretty amazing. We can't get it in one shot. So.
No. I'm going to quickly flip the camera around, so 2 seconds. Olivia. And that is... Oh, back pain. That is the church.
We're right in the middle of the road.
Yeah. The roads here are weird because I don't know. I feel like everything is just a path, but really it's an actual road. So yeah, several times. So there we go. I'm pretty sure that says St. Peter's Church. And you are allowed in, I'm pretty sure. I just don't know if you can record, so I'm going to stop here just to double check. So I've just walked in there, and I found out...
And I've signed us up to a free walk-in tour.
Yeah, whilst Olivia's been dabbling. It is €3 just to go inside, and to go on the viewing point right at the top, it is €9 each to get onto the top.
Oh wow. I have just found out from our guide that Latvia is the most visited country out of the Baltics, the 3 Baltic nations, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia, because it's the cheapest destination to arrive into because of obviously Ryanair being one of their main couriers and Air Baltic.
There we are. So yeah, I do recommend coming to visit this place, but I mean...
We're not paying €9. I'm so sorry to anyone that offends, but we're not.
No. I mean, even €3 just to go inside. You can when you walk in, there's a ticket office, and you can literally see what's inside anyway. So I don't know what that is, so I apologise for that. But yeah.
So I can't actually remember the name of that sculpture, but I know that it was a gift by Bremen to Latvia, and it's practically a German sculpture.
Well, it wasn't, the actual statue wasn't the gift. They gave Latvia the money, and the Latvian people had to build it themselves. So, gift.
But the sign is basically the Latvians coming out of the Soviet Union and kind of breaking through a wall to a new start.
Yeah.
So it's quite a significant sculpture.
There were 4 animals on it. I think the rooster was on top. There was a pig, there was a dog, and there was a cat. and each one represents how much luck
Yeah,
you feel
that's the story that
would get.
the Latvians have told tourists. So if you manage to touch the one at the top, you're meant to have 100% luck and get all your dreams come true.
And if you touch the pig at the bottom, then
25%.
yeah.
You have a good chance.
So we are on a walking tour, and the person said, the guide has said, we're going to the
Suburbs.
Russian ghetto. Now, as he said online, it says that everyone there is just Russian. The Russians that stayed, but really that's false. Was it made by the Russians?
Yeah, it was the name given by the Russians.
Name given by the Russians, and it's kind of a place kind of behind the old town that is untouched by tourists. So there's no souvenir shops, there's no fantasy stories. It's just a nice place to go to that is like you said, that's untouched by tourism.
Quite hipster.
Yeah, it's quite hipster now. So that's where we're heading to now, with all of our friends in front of us. So what's going to happen is we're going to listen to him. And once we start walking, we're just going to kind of repeat what he says and show you as much as we can, because we don't want to miss anything in this city.
No.
So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing.
But we're really happy to be going out of the centre and away from the tourists.
Yeah. Because I feel like if we didn't join this walking tour, we wouldn't know about places like this. So yeah, we will catch up with you when we get there.
So we're going to go to the market in Riga, and the guide said that it is second only in Europe to the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul, Turkey. And I know how big that is, so we're kind of excited that they sell everything. And I think he said something that it's got 5 hangars which has been split from the 4 or 5 from the old Zeppelin planes from Germany, because when they lost the World War One, they kind of sold everything to everyone to get their money back.
And
so
Latvia was like, yeah, we'll take that off.
We'll take that. So now it's the second biggest market in Europe.
So they transported it from there to here. So basically, you might think like, how the hell did they do that? But
Because they cut it up.
Yeah, well, not all of this was here. Like you said, this is more of the finishing touches. It was just all the poles, metal poles and everything. So it was quite easy to transport. But it's quite easy to get around because he said it's cut into sections. So one hangar sells meat, one hangar sells fish, one hangar sells dairy, which is quite cool.
But if you know what you're looking for,
Then
you'll find it.
Yeah, so we just learned that in Latvia, obviously a lot of places have traditional dishes, but in Latvia there's not a lot. But they do have one, and it's called lamprey. So it's kind of eel, but it's not an eel. It's a really small eel, and it's considered a parasite because it doesn't have a jaw, and it just has 6 lines of teeth. And what it does is it will go into whatever fish it sees, will insert itself in there and just suck everything out of it. And for some reason, the Latvian people was like, we'll eat that.
They drink Black Thousand.
Yeah.
And it tastes like Jaeger apparently. And he was saying that most people absolutely hate it, but they will always have one bottle in their house because it's used for medicinal purposes.
So we don't know if, I don't know, maybe children might have it as well if they're trying to get a day off school. Yeah. He said you have 2 shots of it, you're either better or you don't care at that point. So we definitely will try a shot of that. And he said you have to try the blackcurrant one as well.
We're going to try that.
So we'll try that, and we'll definitely try that eel food as well.
I'm not sure about that.
We're going to try it.
Yeah.
I'll try it. So I think we're near the suburbs now, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we'll be back in about, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes, and we should be there. So see you in a bit. And we will go back to that market, and we will actually go inside to show you what's in there.
Behind me is a really important square where in Soviet times the LGBTQ community used to do their meetups every so often. They would change the date and the time each week, and to be honest, we're 300 meters from the KGB building.
So they're doing it right under their nose.
I can't remember the name, but it's really significant. And one side would be people looking for like one night hookups, and the other side would be people looking for long-term things. One very interesting and important fact to note is that in Soviet times, if they figured out that some man was gay and interested in other men, he would be sent to a max high security prison.
With other people that have committed like ridiculous crimes.
But women who are interested in other women would be sent to a mental institution. So it's crazy how different genders have different rulings on pretty much the same thing. One's a crime, one's a mental illness.
But this was happening, like you said, right next to, what was the statue
Cage,
called?
the Freedom Monument.
The Freedom Monument, so it was all in one kind of little square, which is quite cool.
But it shows that under oppression, people still thrive.
Then from Indo-European days, Slavic, Germanic and Baltic. Estonian is Finno-Ugric.
Go.
So we found a restaurant called Lido. It's a chain here, and there's so many round, but we obviously come to the nearest one to us. The 2 beers, a Fanta, and this meal came to 15 euros, so it really wasn't bad. It's kind of like the Weatherspoons, as what we'd call it back here. But we're gonna. I don't actually know what this is. This is potato. I'm guessing this is chicken, and I'm not quite sure what that is. So basically, you come in and they it's kind of like a buffet, and they'll give it to you on your plate. And they'll tell you what it is, but we was in kind of a rush, so we just went that, and that. But there's fish up there, there's sausages, there's all different type of meat, there's rice. But yeah, for all of this it was 15 euro. We're gonna munch into it now to absolutely starve it, and then we'll get back to you in a minute. So I completely forgot what this building is called, but there's 9 of them around Eastern Europe, and they're the 9 sisters. They're called the 9 sisters.
They're the Soviet buildings that are built in every single, every other Eastern European city.
Yeah, and obviously it's in the kind of way that Stalin liked it, a Stalin-esque kind of building. But this is the smallest one in Eastern Europe, and it was funny because the Russians actually, they didn't build it themselves. They gave the money to the Latvian people and was like, right, you build it. So the way they tried to do it was keep kind of the Soviet kind of building kind of way it looks, but they kind of wanted it to fit in with the rest of the city. So that's what they've done here. There we go.
But we are going to go in because they close at 5:30.
Yeah.
And we're going to try and climb to the top because there's a 360 viewpoint which will give you the most amazing views over the city just before sunset.
And it's almost sunset, yeah. And obviously, I don't know if you can see that just there. There is an Orthodox Russian church? It's an Orthodox something church, and that's in the background. I don't know if you can see it, just there, right next to it.
Stunning though, it's really pretty.
It is really nice. So we're about to go in there now. It definitely is open, and we are going to pay however much money it is, I don't care.
We will let you know.
To go right to the top of it, and we will show you the best view in
Of
Latvia.
Riga.
Of Riga, yeah. Of Latvia. Of Riga.
This is our Scottish friend.
What floor is it?
I have no idea.
I've gone for the top one.
15th floor.
15th floor.
It was €6 per ticket, so it wasn't too bad.
And
but
obviously we didn't have enough cash, so
yeah, so we got helped out.
That's fine.
we are here at sunset. This when the phone drops.
It's a 360 view.
In case anybody didn't know what 360 meant.
Wow, it actually is amazing. Oh, sunset's that way. So yeah, for €6, definitely worth it.
And exactly at the right time.
It's cold.
Oh, I love it!
Wow, so those are the market buildings just over there.
Wow.
So again, this is the view. It is absolutely stunning. I'm pretty sure this is the biggest viewpoint here. I might be wrong. I might be chatting absolute raucous, but it's amazing. I didn't have this big expectations, but there's the markets just down there. There's another little cathedral. And then down there, it's the Orthodox one. I think there's another one just there. But yeah. Livy?
Yeah,
Worth the money?
worth the money.
Definitely. Definitely. I don't know what that bridge is called. It must have a name because it's such a nice bridge. that sunset is about to happen. There she is. Absolutely amazing experience. And we're still not even, just shows how tall the building is. There we go. That's how beautiful it is. Definitely worth coming. And there's the sunset.
Oh, freezing. We are going to the top of the Radisson Blue Hotel to number 26.
It is a very fancy hotel, so we don't blend in, given our tracky bottoms and shit. But
we are going up, 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 up.
to the Skyline bar.
Oh, wow.
This is an amazing viewpoint where you can get a beer.
It's going to make your legs go like jelly though.
Yeah. I do feel a bit sicky.
We're only on number 13.
Out of 26.
Oh, wow.
So that says, only love can take you high.
And I don't like it because I feel like I'm going to fall.
Look at that.
I don't like that you can see out. Okay.
Right.
Ready?
Let's go. Thank you.
It doesn't even feel hard. This falls.
Look, we are at the Skyline bar. We made it. We got beer,
Beers.
the cheapest,
Latvian beers.
cheapest drink on the menu.
But they are really good. I
They
don't
are.
normally like beer, but Latvian is definitely the best one so far.
And do you know what? For €6, it is probably the best drink I've had with the best view. It doesn't do it justice at all. You can't really see it properly. But the view is absolutely.
And we feel posh.
Well, I don't. I'm the only geezer here with a hat on. And people.
Well, I just took my 12 layers of clothes off to my actual
I can take my
top
hat
underneath.
off,
hat hair.
but I look like a 90s boy.
Yeah,
go
it was
to a
like
school
trying to
disco.
do fashion.
Yeah, so that's not
The
happening.
hat stays on.
Yeah,
But it's fun because you could be like alternative.
there we are. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy our drinks and then we're gonna head back to the hotel because there is an 11 o'clock curfew.
We did entirely forget to close out the video, but we do have another day here in Riga, and we will see you in the next video.